Hi, this is Dr. Deepa Shetty here, and yet today again I am with a new topic which was suggested by my friends to me, and I thought I will cover it up to add some value out there in your life in everyday, daily basis. So, a lot of my friends, when I met them after almost a year because of COVID, which is happening all around the pandemic, they all wanted me to speak something on diet and how do you lose weight. uh, on speaking on diet actually can be a deeper topic and may require a lot of time. So in this video I would just give you a little gist of what it is all about. For me, diet is not about losing weight. For me, diet is all about eating right, and eating right will not come without eating on a right time, or rather eating the food which will give you nourishment, eating in the proper and the right ratio which will nourish your body. So first understand there's nothing called diet. It's all about whatever you are consuming. It is for your body to grow. It is for you to get some energy, so that the function of the body, which is any which is happening automatically, whether it's your heart, whether it's your lung, whether it's your brain, the thinking that you do, and whether the activity like talking to y'all, writing something, reading something, communicating, anything that you do, an activity on everyday basis requires some kind of energy. And whatever we consume are broken down into parts where the proteins are used to make your muscles, the calciums in the food are used to make your bones, and also the carbohydrates out there are broken down to give you energy. So it's not about eating no carbs or one formula fits all. It's all about each and every person out there has a different requirement and a different lifestyle and a different way of activity. So what you want out of from a consultant out there, or from me for that matter, is about what you want to achieve in your life. Like, I want to achieve loss of weight, and I don't want to look so I mean look like this. So then I want to really feel lighter. Then it's totally different. And I want to have more activity in my life. Then it is totally different. But let me give you a simple basic formula. That's eating right. Eating the way which will nourish your body will not only get you into shape, which most of us want, but keep you active. I mean, many times we all feel so lethargic and so sometimes don't want to do the work at time. You get consumed with a lot of work. If you are somebody who is eating right, then a lot of unwanted toxic products in your body are washed out, and you feel more active, more productive, and very happy with yourself and environment. So it's important that you remember it's all about eating right in a right ratio, and it's all about consistency when you want to do it. So your mind also plays a very important role. So if you are not consistent and you just do it initially and then you leave it, it will not work for anybody. So it's important, whatever things which I'm saying is for life, because it's all about making yourself the way you want to be. So once you achieve it, it's more important that you keep it doing consistently, because you want to maintain it. That's what we all do with our goals. We achieve it and we keep doing this, keep doing things around it, so that we maintain where we have reached. It takes a lot of effort to reach where you want to reach. So nobody wants to give it away just because you're not consistent. So this is important. Eating right, keeping diet, following a certain kind of rules and regulation in eating. I would not say it's rules and regulation. It's all about correcting ourselves and unlearning certain things which you have learned as a kids will always keep you fit, active, and very energetic. And that's for life, because we all want to really look and be what we want to be. Few tips on that. First important thing benefit out of diet, I told you that it's more, it keeps you active. Also mentally it makes you very strong. It builds your willpower, and you become a person who is quite disciplined and consistent in his approach towards food when you start it, it transforms in other parts of life too. Okay, now let me get into the real thing out there. I mean, what is that you should do? As I said, one formula does not fit for all. It depends upon person to person's activity level and all. But a general thing which can be given to everyone is stop having fried foods, stop having sugary foods. See that your requirement of sugar is met with the minimum amount of it. Try to eat a lot of eats vegetables and like in the form of salad, the raw foods in the form of salads and fruits. And importantly is that you keep restrict yourself to not more than 2 or 3 meals, because and that also in that also the portion size is very important. You can't eat so much and then expect you will not get calories out there. So the portion size is important when you're eating. How much amount of how much amount of dal, rice and everything is good because we all have been eating that for a very long time. But amount of rice counts and amount of chapatis count according to your activity level. So that's important. You suppose you we all require, like a 2000 kilocalorie in a day or so. So that much only the food should be given so that that requirement is complete. Anything about that, I mean, if I don't require these calories which I'm taking in the food for the way of activity I am doing, for everyday thing that I'm doing, then the extra amount of calorie gets stored as a fat because body thinks if she doesn't eat tomorrow, then I need some amount of energy to run my daily function. It has to function. Even if you sleep, body is functioning. It is trying to keep all your organs and your system in place. So the body in the scarcity feel that you may scarce it, or you may literally not give food to it. It starts storing fat so that whenever required it can burn it and give you fuel. So remember, if you are going to eat more than what is required, it's going to turn into fats, and then it will form up fat pockets all around, and you can be very proud of them. I'm not saying it cannot be. If that's what you want, it's okay. I'm just saying if you really want to be, then keep importantly that you have to eat veggies and fruits, because raw foods give lot of good benefits out there. They're very good antioxidants and they remove a lot of toxicity out there. A lot of one of the raw food which I love in vegetables is ashgard, which I had heard in a Sadhguru's uh, talk. Ashgard is that white bhopla, we call it. It's very very good. The juice of it, or in the raw form, in the form of salad with curd and all. Curd is a probiotic. All that, when you mix it, I get water in my because I've been eating every day. I love it when I fill it up. It's full of fiber also, so you don't feel hungry. Fiber is another important thing which you should put in your system because it makes you full. Also it clears lot of toxicity which you must have accumulated in your intestines and in your stomach. It clears it all. So keep this in mind. Fried foods and sugary food we all know, but we are not able to control at times. So 5 days in a week also, if you're able to do this and try to have a control on your cravings, and just take weekends meal, even Saturday Sunday, whatever you want to eat, you eat in there, then also it will work quite better than what you're doing right now. So keep that in mind, and hope this has helped you a bit. It's been a very general thing which I could give because, as I said, it doesn't fit for everyone, but this at least will go along with you all very soon. And keep the food every 2 hours. So you take a breakfast, then 2 hours ke baad, and I get up in the morning, I take nuts, I soak the badams, the almond, and then with that I take almond and walnuts. So I take empty stomach that. After that I drink warm water in the morning as soon as I get up, and then I do this, and then I do a lot of exercises and yogas and all that, because that's what I do to keep my body active. I have a lot of dust job where I have to sit at place and my body is not active enough. So I do a lot of these things so that my activity level increases. After that you can take your breakfast. I try to take fruits because if I take fruit after eating a breakfast, that's too much surge of sugar in your body. So I try to take fruits, and then later on a breakfast. That's one meal I do take. And after 2 hours, you can binge into other things, in the form of a salad And then you can take your lunch, and in the evening you can again get yourself into soup or something. Many people who are very high on fats and want to lose very effectively do skip their dinner and replace it with soup, which is very good. And remember, the soup should not be with so much cornstarch and all. It can be a normal soup also. There is no do's and don'ts in diet. If you really understand the science behind it, is that take everything that gives energy, that makes build your body, and discard anything which is a waste to your body. I mean, you're just making your body a dustbin. It is not going to be useful to you. Even if that, for that matter, it's like I am eating the food which my kids left. Again, that's not something which will nourish you. So remember that take for your body how much ever it is, whether it is whether it is a portion of a little dal rice also is fine, but take something. And cravings you can indulge into weekends, once or twice. But only problem in indulging in weekends is once you start eating what you want to eat, then it is very difficult to, another 5 days to really get back to, stop your cravings. So remember that willpower and consistency counts. You have given yourself a chance to indulge into what you want to, but that doesn't mean that you break your discipline. Remember that, and please hope that this will help and add value to you all. I could only give this much with the in this video. Anything else, do let me know in my comment section. Till then, see you all again. Hope you like and subscribe my video. And if anything, let me know. Stay tuned. See you again.